I'm outside and I'm trying to find some good lighting that it should be easy. It's sunny out, but it's either blinding me or it's in total shadow. Anyway, I have some exciting news for me, not for you guys, because I don't have anything exciting to give you. Sorry. I keep working on it. Anyway, I'm going to a voiceover conference, my very first voiceover conference. I'm super excited. It's going to be a small one. It's in Chicago, and obviously being from Detroit, I'm going to be very close. So it's going to be next Friday, the 18th. So it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it is the WOVO Unconference. WOVO is World Organization of Voiceover, I believe. I'm not a member yet. I don't quite qualify. I have to have some more credits to my name, but I am able to attend the conference, and I'm very, very excited about that because one, it'll be my very first voiceover conference, and two, my improv coach, he does group improvs, so it's not like a personal one-on-one or anything, but I've been doing improv with him for a couple months now, every week. I try to get in every week. Sometimes he's booked up, but he's going to be there. He's the one who told me about it, and I'm so excited to finally meet him. One of the other voice actors that I met in improv and is part of the training organization that I went through, the coaching, she's going to be there. I'm very, very excited about that. She's apparently like really awesome. She's already like, I want to say she's about the same time as me, like a year in, but she's already like booking work, video games and stuff. So that's gonna be really cool to meet her. And my demo producer, who I got to work with last, like October or November, he's gonna be there, which I didn't know until I saw the guest list of people who'd already confirmed. So I'm super excited to see him. I worked with him only remotely. I get to meet him in person. I'm very, very excited. So I am going to try to vlog it. It is about a 4 to a 5-hour drive to Chicago, depending on the route and traffic and stuff. So I'm going to be starting out Friday morning early because the conference starts at 2 p.m. and then it ends, I think, Sunday at like 2. So I'll be driving home after that as well. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And then also, I wish I could share it, but it's kind of like an NDA sort of a thing where it's not an official job, but it's an open training kind of feedback program that's part of my membership, and got to work with a voice actor. And so basically you get a script, and anybody in the group can do it. You record, submit it, and then you get feedback from kind of like one expert a week. And so I had done one a couple weeks ago with her, and I thought I did really good. And then I got the feedback where she's like, you're getting the idea, but like you need to like put more, like play with it more, be more energetic, really get into it. And I thought I had. And so when I listened back to it as she was listening to it, because that's a cool thing, you get to watch her listen to your audition. And I was like, wow, it does sound really subdued compared to what in my head, I thought it was coming out as. So then this past Friday, I did another one, and she was the guest again, and I got fantastic feedback. And she was like, you've got a great voice, and the way that I pulled the character was probably very different than most people would. It was like an NPC in a adventure or an RPG game that's kind of like giving you quests and sort of like meeting you along the way. And I just went like deadpan, sarcastic, that kind of warms up to the character over time. And everybody else went like very heroic, super friendly. And I'm like, no, I'm picturing Skyrim, right? And I'm picturing you start out the game, you've got no gear, you've got no armor, no weapons, no supplies, no experience. Maybe you've killed like a rat on the way into town or something. And so I'm picturing this NPC as somebody who's seen a million adventures. They've come, they've gone. How many have actually succeeded? Most of them quit. Some of them are found dead by the side of the road. A very select few make it to the status of like hero. And so I have yet another adventurer coming to me looking for a quest, and it's like, okay, whatever, you're gonna be dead, I don't care. So that's kind of the path that I took with it, and she really loved it. And I was okay, so I was really feeling like I had imposter syndrome about having imposter syndrome. Like I wasn't even good enough to have imposter syndrome. So I was feeling like I didn't even deserve to have imposter syndrome about being a voice actor. It was getting really bad. I was really getting into my head, questioning everything. And I was in my doctor's office by myself in the waiting room waiting for my appointment. That's when I got to hear, I had my earbuds in and I got to hear her feedback, and she loved it. And she loved it. And then at the very end, she's like, you know, I can hear your voice in like DreamWorks, Pixar, Disney. She said in games like Activision, Blizzard. And I started almost crying. Like I was tearing up. It was everything I needed to hear at the time that I needed to hear it. So I was very excited. And granted, like I need work, I need, you know, more acting skills and a lot of practice and trial and error and stuff. But it felt so good to finally hear that. Like I was really doubting myself, and you know, to hear it from friends and family is one thing, but to hear it from professionals in the industry is something completely different. There's so much like weight behind their words, good or bad. So anyway, yeah, so that happened. I was so excited. But like I said, it's the practice uses sometimes real products and actual commercials, actual lines from things. So it's very like, you can't share the scripts, you can't share the like videos of the feedback and stuff. And so with the conference coming up, it's kind of the same thing. I will do my best to vlog everything I can, but the conference cannot be recorded. Unlike some of the other conferences, actually, I don't know. I've never been to another conference, so I don't know if they have the exact same restrictions, but it's a very small group. It's like 60 some people, and it's voice actor driven. So we get to choose the topics, we get to choose like the itinerary, and everybody is free to like participate all like throughout the entire thing. You're not just sitting and listening to, you know, keynotes. And so because of that, you know, people need to be able to talk about like jobs that they've had or auditions that they've had. Maybe they've had to sign NDAs, but they need to talk about this stuff to like ask questions and get feedback and, you know, ask for help on stuff. And so because of that, it has to be really, really private. So absolutely no recording whatsoever during the conference itself. In between the stuff, you know, you can record and, you know, post on social media and stuff. So 100% going to be respectful, following the rules. And I don't like really posting other people on social media especially without their express permission. So anything that I do post, I will be getting permission from those people. So, but I am excited to vlog it. I'm going to be in Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. Everybody in my family has been to Chicago, I think, except me. It's going to be like 5 blocks off of, I think, what they call the Miracle Mile. And so it's like along Lake Michigan. I've never seen Lake Michigan from that side. I've seen it from my side a million times. I grew up basically there. So this is going to be so exciting. Oh my gosh. I couldn't wait to share it. I've known for a few weeks that I was going to be going, but I had to really scrimp and save. I'm working part-time, which I will talk about that a little bit more, but it's been going well, and it has allowed me to pay off my credit card debt and then save up for this voice conference. So I'm feeling very happy. Like, I know that this is not an easy career path that I've chosen. I know this is not an easy road, and I'm going to have those down periods, like, you know, where I'm like plummeting, but I need to know that I'm also going to have these periods where I'm really excited, I'm really energized, and there are good things to look forward to. So I'm so excited. So I just had to share that. And yeah, that's just my little mini update. And hopefully within a week, you guys will be seeing, well, maybe not exactly, because this is Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll be in my conference. And then after that, I should be able to release my vlog. So yeah, I think for my plan for my 4 to 5 hour drive to Chicago is basically audiobooks, because, you know, like, why not, right? Right now I'm listening to The Good Wife of Bath. Very good. A little anxiety inducing in parts, just because, like I talked about in one of my last videos, of like certain things just randomly trigger my anxiety, and they shouldn't, because there's absolutely no correlation to anything, but they do. So I've listened to it's quite a long one. And I'm listening, I think, at 1 times speed, but it's very, very good. It reminds me, and the reason I picked it up is because I like the Greek retellings from the perspective of the women in the stories. And so The Good Wife of Bath, I think, is a Geoffrey Chaucer poem or story. I think it's a poem. It does not paint her in the best light, and so this is her story, and it's pretty good. So I think I'll probably be listening to that. So anyway, see you soon.